Yeah, I visited the Detroit office, and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
dude,
Yeah. I've
have
been
you
there.
been there? Okay, so
I
the
actually went to commission a box when I worked in Salt Lake City. Like my boss sent me there.
okay,
So I scoped out this little hill device, based on some model,
okay,
right? So
uh-huh.
there's the typical, yeah, I mean, I know exactly the kind of guys you mean, right?
So I met these couple of Indian guys, which is so funny to me because they were like, you could not have created them like this is a lab creation. Mahendra Mauli was one guy's name, and he was like a senior manager, like, so it's like, the useful idiot, like, a corner.
Drives a Camry, goes to Costco on the weekends, right? Like goes to the temple on the way back.
I mean, all of these guys, I'm looking at them like, you look at the faces like they're like zombies, no souls in them, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he couldn't be funny even if his life depended on it, right? Dude, I'm gonna chop your balls off unless you tell me a joke. You'd be like, oh, yeah, Deepthi, cut my balls off, Deepthi. Anyway, I not have it, Deepthi.
God, and I'm very sure that the American D-Space, like, admin groups, like, say, you know what? I'll tell you where is a safe bet to put in those roles.
Yeah, he's like a blow up doll. I can just fuck him anytime I want, right? Don't need dates, fucking drinks, no dinner, right? Just fuck him anytime I want. Just bring the Vaseline, man. Actually, that's a good way to look at it, right? Now that I think about it.
Oh my God, there were two Desi managers, and it's like stereotypical, like, holy shit, man. And
And
these
the
guys
funny thing
are
is they take themselves so fucking seriously.
seriously, yeah, right, right. It's like they don't get the joke. It's like the same thing we were watching with Modi's speech earlier. It's like these guys are stuck in a time capsule. They've never bothered to kind of stick their necks out and figure out, hey, what's going on in the real world. It's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm happy. I can be in my little bubble and I'll write this out. It's fine, I guess, but it's
Like
just
even
funny from
Nassim Taleb
outside.
has this thing, right, where he talks about the sort of anti-fragility, right, where you think about
Right.
these guys have always kind of been just that, successful in
Super
holding
fragile.
a job,
Yeah.
right? They're just not. They have no clue how to react to any
Live
kind of
life.
external
Yeah.
kind of like whatever, right? So for me, hey, if I lost my job like tomorrow, right, man, I've done it so many times, right, like to rebuild myself. And then I was just thinking about it the other day, man, like when my dad passed, like I literally had to like leave a job in Utah, right?
Right.
And then moved to India with like nothing, right? No backup, no nothing. Then I moved to Australia, found something. Then I moved back to Chicago, right? Found something else. Moved, joined Uptake, did it 3 years of that.
Yeah. You're a
Then I came,
hustler. Yeah.
then I came to Sydney with no plans, right? And then I ended up something. Then I hustle, then I'm here. So I'm like, I'm not saying finding a job is like you think. No, it's not that. It's like, okay, how many Americans or any random guy that you can pick, right? And I'll just drop ship you in Sydney, Australia. Okay,
Right.
you show me how to go find a job and survive there, right? Like, show me, you know what I mean? You
Integrate
can
into a
do it,
new culture. Yeah.
like
Right.
seamlessly. And so it's
Right.
easy for you to just go, oh, man, yeah, okay, whatever, right? But then I'm like, no. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like at
Yeah.
that point where I've got that muscle memory of like, okay, now if I have to go and going back to this point of, living with the basics, right? I can easily go fucking sleep in a sleeping bag and, like
Right.
have a, what do you call it? Like a little snack at night and go to bed. Like I
Absolutely.
can easily switch between like this kind of beggar and prince mode, like as much as I want,
Right.
like, and
Right.
I think that's a key, man, because a lot of people are so scared of like, they cannot even imagine a life where they don't have like a, 2-car garage and this all that shit
Right.
and the bragging rights in the social circle. It's like they're so scared of like, I mean, keeping up with the Joneses is one way to put it, but it's almost like this. It's like they're not even validating themselves, right? It's like they're validating themselves for somebody else, in someone else's mind, right? And like, oh,
Yeah.
what am I going to look like in front of society? I'm going to be so embarrassing for my in-laws, like that kind of shit, right? Because that's the other
Yeah,
bit I
man.
find with a lot of Indian guys, right? As soon as they get married, they're like, they might want to take a risk, but then like the wife will not let them do it. Or sometimes
Yeah.
they're like, oh man, if I lost my face, my parents I can deal with, but man, like my wife parents, oh, how embarrassing it would be, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So